video was made possible by EA Game Changers. What is up, my little sugar buggers? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to The Sims 4 Tiny Living Stuff. So, to the contrary, just like you guys, I found out the exact same time a lot of you all did that Tiny Living Stuff was around the corner. Now, as a game changer, yes, technically I do think most of the time you find out like a day or so before everyone else does, but I did not, on purpose, well, kind of unintentionally, because I never check my stuff, I found out just like everyone else did, and I was freaking flabbergasted. I was so freaking excited when I saw Sim Guru Ninja tweeting about it that I kind of gasped a little bit. Now, if you've been on my channel for quite a while, then you already know your girl. She likes to build. She has an appreciation for it, but I'm definitely not known as a builder, and I've been wanting to branch out a lot, especially when it comes into tiny home territory, so this pack honestly could have not came at a better time. So first glance, it looks like it is made up of 4 main components, which I will read to you here in just a split second. But first, I kind of wanted to go and take a tiny little glance at the slideshow. So there's a brand new Murphy bed. It has what it looks like a bunch of decor items on it, a little painting. I also noticed this potential, I think it might be a dresser, but this screenshot, you guys, is really interesting to me. There's a bunch of brand new objects, paintings. This rug looks like it's new. I love the whole like loft style concept. And I don't know, just overall, I'm really intrigued, especially with the brand new clothing. I love a creative sim. I feel like that's kind of like one of my specialties. So I'm super duper excited to see what objects we get with that. And yeah, let's go ahead and kind of like just glaze over this really quick. Build your small space. Downsize your Sims' dwellings with this brand new residential lot that provides fun size challenges and unique benefits to your Sims when they meet the tiny home requirements. Maximize your mini. Make the most out of your Sims' space with the Murphy bed combo. This medium-sized furniture combo comes with a 2-seat love seat attached to a large storage component. Keep it cozy. Customize your Sims tiny homes with space-saving combo objects like the all-in-one stereo, TV, and bookshelf, and sleek furniture with a pop of color. Stay snug in style. Outfit your Sims in comfy new cast items like a dress shirt or turtleneck that represents their low-key lifestyle. I don't know about you, boo, but I'm ready to cut the jibba jabba and dive straight on into the stuff pack. So without any further ado, let's hop into Create a Sim. Alright, you guys, so here we are in cast with a bunch of just random generated Sims. I'm a little bit nervous to see what is included, but I'm also very excited. So let's go ahead and pop off with the brand new hairstyles for the female. So we have this one, which I do believe I have seen. It is essentially a set of milk braids, which are actually really pretty. I just by the thumbnail, I wasn't that excited for it, but is it me or are these swatches like different shades, like different hues? I don't know exactly what is going on, but it almost even looks like we've got, are they like jumbled up? I don't know why this looks so weird to me, but this doesn't look like our typical usual. I feel like something is definitely out of sync here, but the hair itself is absolutely beautiful. Like, I normally don't gravitate towards these type of hairstyles, but I really like that one. Hairstyle number 2 is a little more shorter. It's a little more sleek and refined, but would you get a look at that texture and detail? It is so freaking beautiful, but I'm gonna be honest with you guys, the formation of the swatches is definitely throwing your girl for a loop. I can't even imagine or fathom why this is happening. Something I did notice kind of like off camera, because I was like, hey, maybe this is me. With hairstyle number 3, it seems to evidently fix itself, but I'm not gonna get too caught up on that. I have never seen anything like this in my life. I don't know what's going on. Let me know in the comments down below if this is happening in your game too, or it's just a case of Jen, because I'm telling you, y'all, I'm telling you, it's running wild and rampant at this moment. But anyway, this hairstyle is really pretty. In the front, we've got some really thick, beautiful, luscious curls, and oh, okay, to the back, there's a little bun there, and I really like how they're kind of like stepping out of their comfort zone. I mean, do you guys see all of the freaking detail with these hairs? I just love how realistic it looks. It's not like flat, it's not dead, it's not droopy. It seems like it would just come to life. I love like the hairline. I love the the color and the texture and even just like the shading, everything about this hair is really pretty. It's really pretty. I'm super excited about that one. And the last and final hair, I feel like we have so many of this particular like style type, at least I do when it comes to CC. So I'm not like over excited for this one, but I don't mind it. I think it's really pretty too, even though I have a feeling this is like technically a male hair that they've thrown into the female section just to give us a little more variety. I'm still definitely not complaining. So hats, there is nothing. Accessories, we do get a little something, which is very exciting. We've got a brand new jewelry set that comes in beautiful shades of gold. We've even got what appears to be different types of rose gold, a nice little blue shade, silver traditionally, and onyx, which is really nice. And like I said, it's a set, so it comes with the matching necklace, and I really love this particular necklace. It's so beautiful. Kind of looks like a little plum bob, but it's like very geometric, and it looks like it's maybe made out of sheet metal or something like that. With the glasses, this is the brand new pair. I don't know if you guys can tell, but they're clear almost, and I love that. Are they clear in every single swatch? I actually think that they just might be. These are really different and unique. Again, they almost feel real to me, so I'm really excited about the accessories that we got. They look really nice. Now, there isn't any new makeup to play with, unfortunately, but we do have a pretty decent selection of clothing. So the very first item that we get is this beautiful, just full body, what appears to be almost like a nightgown or like a day dress, that type of a thing. It comes in a bunch of varying swatches. No solids, but you know, don't get ready to hang your hat just yet. I'm pretty sure CC creators are going to do us justice when it comes to like adding more swatches to these things. There's a whole bunch of patterns. We have like a bunch with like leaves. We got again the stripes and that type of a thing. Now the pocket is like it's right next to her fupa, so I'm a little, it's like her little Joey pouch. I don't know what's going on over there. Maybe she's putting in some snacks, but it's an interesting place to have a pocket. It's like gravity took a hold and just brought it straight on down, but you know what? I like it. I really do. Now, these pajamas I've already seen. I really am just in love with them. Like, I don't even think I need to say anything. The pocket's where it should be. Just kidding, by the way. I'm not actually serious about that pocket. And I love that it's like, it's realistic. Like, she just took two pieces of clothing, put them together, didn't even worry about it being a set or matching at all whatsoever. I mean, she's got a great top, some beautiful plaid pants, and I think we all have something very similar like this in our collection. Not to mention, there is a bunch of other swatches to be had. We've got some very seemingly like almost Christmas winter type. We've got some really fun like reindeers and all that type of thing. Here's some just really bold stripes. We've got like a little panda. So a whole bunch of different variants for these particular pajamas, and I feel like we really needed a PJ. So I'm glad to see those are now a thing. Cool, love that. So for tops, we've got 4, and ooh, I'm excited. I love the color selection right off the jump. So I'm gonna put some pants on her just because I ain't trying to get demonetized. Oh my god. Holy crap, it's already a look. Do you see this? I love this. Okay, so we've got a turtleneck with some beautiful embroidery, detailing, knitting. I don't know. I don't knit, so I don't know what the heck this is, but I love it. It looks super beautiful. I love like these jewel toned colors. I think they're beautiful and gorgeous. And I also love that there's some lighter options as well. Of course, we got our like standard neutrals, which is always very important to me. We have this beautiful like V-neck sweater with the cuffed sleeves. Really beautiful. I like just like how textured this is and the details and everything. I think I've said textured and detailed like a million times already, and we're like, I don't even know how many minutes in, but I feel like everything is just really solid, and I like that about this particular pack so far. And even the swatch selection, it seems like a theme that's very consistent throughout, and so I'm really excited to play with the rest of these items. Here we have like a jean jacket type of material with a shirt underneath. I'm not like a huge fan of this necessarily. I mean, I like it. There's just something a little, I don't know what I'm feeling about the jacket per se, but I mean, I like it. It's just, I'm not sure if it's my bag, but I do like this particular piece. It's not like the worst thing I've seen, but I'm not like in love with it, I guess is my point. But here's another item that I think is really interesting. I love how the sleeves are kind of tied at the top and kind of like bell out at the bottom, and then they're like, you know, cuffed and whatnot, so they're kind of like tailored in. This honestly looks like the bottom of a onesie. Like she's just about to unbutton this and her tatas are about to fall out, which actually would be a really interesting concept for like a breastfeeding top, but I digress. I don't think that's the look that they were going for. However, I think it's really cool. I mean, it's different. Again, you know what? If they're gonna jump out of their shell a little bit and try new styles and new things, then I gotta be open-minded to what that's gonna look like. And these two pieces are definitely interesting. I like them. But the first two that I showed you guys is honestly like the creme de la creme. That's like where my heart is at this point. And so for the pants, we've got these beautiful pair, or this beautiful pair, I guess is the correct terminology. I love, again, just the way that they have gone ahead and added a belt. I like the way it's like cut right above the ankle there. So if you wear a shoe, you can wear a cute sock or something like that. You have a lot of different options in the way that you can customize this with sandals, boots, all sorts of fun things. And the swatches are pretty good too. Of course, I can't wait until we get some solids, because I just feel like some people may want to go for a little more of just a everyday type of vibe. This skirt is interesting. I don't dislike it. I think it's actually quite on par for, yeah, I mean, I guess. It does look good with this particular jacket, though. I will say that, because it is very plain on its own, and then you go and you pair it with this particular jacket, it actually, okay, all right, I see what they were doing. Ooh, actually, okay, all right, I really do like these items now. Once you start kind of like pairing them with the correct bottoms, it makes a little more sense, but all right. I'll hold my tongue for a sec. Accessories, we don't have anything to really show off there, and I hate to say it, but I think that's kind of it for the females. So let's go and move into the males. Now, there isn't anything, to my knowledge, for any other age group. We didn't get any new traits or any new aspirations, which I'm not sure if they typically add those in with stuff packs, but I do feel like that could have been a great opportunity to have like aspirations or traits to kind of go along with the whole like tiny living scenario, but whatever, we're moving on. So for the males, we have a really interesting layered sweater. Again, it has like all of the little detailing. I love this particular pattern. It's really interesting. It looks like it says XOXO, which is kind of cool. The Valentine's Day around the corner. And ooh, it comes in a couple solids too. Love that. You all know I'm about my solids. Like, I love a print, but I also, want to be plain Jane every now and again. So this one's really cool too. I like the buttons and how it just kind of opens up. That's what the back looks like. We also have a really interesting t-shirt option. I feel like I've seen a lot of these types of t-shirts before, so it isn't anything that generally just like wows me, to be honest, but I do like how the stitching is kind of like contrasting. Now this let's just broaden up those shoulders for a second there, Ollie. This jacket though, I love it. I really do. I love long jackets like this that actually allow your Sims to wear necklaces and they like peek through. But not to mention, I think it's just full of life. I mean, there's so many different colorways here, and like some with patterns underneath, some without. This is a really cool jacket, you guys. I like that. And then, ooh, okay, we have this open cable knit sweater and a graphic tee. That is like one of my favorite combos on a dude. I love sweaters on guys. Like, I don't know what it is, but it just really gets my gears going. So I definitely have a soft spot. I was gonna say a hot spot. That's who, bitch. That's who. But we ain't calling Jen out right now. A soft spot for this type of clothing. And there we go again. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These thick freaking cable knit sweaters with these really fun kind of like winter-esque prints. I love that. It's just, oh my god, everything is so rich and luxe and just detailed. Like, I can really see the evolution of Create a Sim in this particular catalog, and I'm living for it. These pants are interesting. I like those. I'm not sure how they're gonna like kind of mix with the other items. I mean, I think this looks great, but I don't know. I like them though. I'm just saying I might have to use them with, there we go. There we go. Might have to use them with some other things in my collection, but I'm in love with them. I think they're really nice. And then I believe these are the same pants that we have for the females, but they're unlocked for the males as well. They're a really good pair of pants, so like I'm not complaining there either. The only full body we have is the same pair of pajam jams that we had for the females. I think maybe possibly the top is a little bit different. I think the top is actually very different, but it's cute. It's like they're sharing each other's pants or something like that, so you could have them looking like twins or whatever, you know what I mean? They'd be that couple. But I don't think there's anything else for the males other than hairs, which I damn near forgot. And yeah, okay, so basically the hairs that you guys saw earlier for the females are essentially what they are for the males. So you're not really getting anything new here either, which honestly is kind of a disappointment in my personal opinion. But overall, I really genuinely I enjoy Cass. I think it's great. Welcome home, you guys. So here we are in game mode, and this beautiful little humble abode is actually a little like starter home that is provided to you from the Sims team. It's actually just in your gallery. You can plop it down and start getting your tiny living on. Now, I'm not quite sure how much it is, but I do know it is very affordable. Interestingly enough, they've played with a little bit of like this terrain height tool thing. I did go ahead and kind of just add in some more like texture to the ground because it was just all green and that didn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, also ignore all of the items that come with this pack in the back. I will be covering those here in just a moment. But as I was saying earlier, yes, this is already pre-built. I didn't make this, but I like it. I like the interior. The exterior is a little, I don't know, it's a little underwhelming. But I just like how cozy the whole floor plan is. Now, I do want to go really quickly before I show you guys the items. I do want to talk about build mode a little bit. As you guys are going to see immediately in this big right, big bold red text, it says too many tiles, 100 is the maximum allowed. That is because of this thingy majigger right here. It is actually counting for all the rest of the tiles because I guess in order for it to be like classified as a tiny home, it has to be 100 tiles or less. Tiny homes are a way of life. How small a space can you fit the essentials? There's 3 progressively difficult goals to challenge yourself: small, tiny, and micro. How low can you go? Pretty low because I'm only 5'2", so that's no challenge for me, boo. So right next to the lot info panel, you will see a tiny residential venue lot reward system, and it says by tier. So depending which tier you go for, how low you go, small, tiny, and micro, then you will have the adjacent benefits. So for a micro tiny home, you'll get all of these lot perks. You'll get lighten the load, let's get along, let it grow, feeling fine all the time. You got the touch, cozy comforts, tier 2. You basically, things start kind of getting less and less. So if you want all the perks, you are going to want a micro home. But if you just want to get a couple benefits like lightening the load, such as lessening your energy, which means lower bills, that's also a really cool option. And feeling fine all the time, happy, inspired, and focused buffs last twice as long. So, I'm going to let you guys read them. I don't want to like give all the details away, especially if I do some builds. No, that wasn't my butt. That was actually the chair. You thought you caught me slipping air through my butt cheeks, but you did it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to let y'all like take a moment. You can look at them and read them if you want, but I'm not going to call them out because, again, I want you guys to go ahead and like have something for yourself. So with that said, I'm wondering if there's any new lot traits. Now, I'm pretty freaking positive there's not going to be. If you do see anything that maybe pertains to it, let me know. But I'm pretty sure the only new thing that we actually get within this panel is just the brand new tiny home system, which is actually really freaking cool. So yeah, I don't know exactly how. I think max is 100, so that would be a small home, and then micro is under 32 squares. If you guys are wondering, this here is what a 30 tile home looks like, and again, you can go up to 32 to fit, I think, the micro category. Anyway, I do want to go and just kind of show you guys a few things around the house that are new. Yes, if your lot does exceed the maximum or whatever the situation might be, you will get an incomplete venue notification. Just go ahead and click OK. You can still play in it. It's not really the biggest deal. You probably just won't get any of the perks. So for the kitchen, as you guys can see, we actually have a brand new little shelf system here with these cute little knits, and we've got like a little cookie box, which reminds me of Crixus because he loves chocolate chip cookies. We also have this beautiful bar stool height or bar height table with glass on top. I love that, and a brand new bar stool. We have a brand new sink. I really love like this kind of contemporary light wood theme that they went with. And even this mirror that is brand new is actually pretty freaking cool. Quick little side note, when creating tiny homes, space is literally everything. And I feel like bathrooms are honestly so freaking useless. But cool thing, Sim Arky, I think it was on her stream, her and a bunch of her followers created a way without CC to make fully functioning bathrooms. I'm talking the shower, the sink, the poo-poo pot, all of it under one tile. Well, literally one tile. All one tile. It's crazy. I'm actually going to go ahead and link the tweet down below. You guys have to check it out because I'm telling you, I can never freaking fit an entire bathroom system under like 3 tiles, let alone 1. It's actually pretty crazy, and I've never seen anybody come up with something like that. So it was just like, it was amazing. It was amazing. You gotta check it out. Anyway, long story short, you guys, yeah, that's the bathroom. And then, oh yeah, we got a brand new toilet too. As you guys can see, here is the Murphy bed. My Sims are enjoying a nice little sit on the love couch. And then we have a nice little painting, beautiful bookshelf. I do believe this might actually be one of the brand new bookends that are fully functional with the brand new update. So now my Sim doesn't need a whole bookshelf. They can actually just go pick something right from the stack of books here to read and enjoy. Got a little ottoman with this beautiful little decor set here. We've got a plant, some gorgeous candles burning. I wish that when candles were actually burning, your Sims could like have a moodlet that reflected like the aroma or something. I think that would be kind of fun. I know there's like a lot of candle lovers out there, myself included, so you know, just it'd be nice. But then we have this cute little kind of like, I don't know what this is. Like it's some type of table, like an accent table, I guess, with this cool little lamp that kind of reminds me of like the Pixar lamp. It's a thing. And over here in this corner, we have an entire entertainment system in this tiny little refined space. We've got a stereo, we've got a bookshelf, and a TV, a 3-in-1 system, which I'm so freaking excited about. Not to mention, I think this is great for like rooms, this is good for dorms, this is great for tiny living, trailers, apartments, all different types of things. And all you do is just click on the item as a whole, and then it will give you the various options such as read. You can obviously listen to different types of radio stations, you can watch movies, change the channel, all the things that you could do with those items individually. It's just in one pie menu, which is amazing. Here is a quick little glimpse at our brand new rug. I do believe this is also a brand new door. Now, I wasn't actually anticipating some brand new build objects, so I better go and get my crap together here in just a second and lay those out for you. And then it's kind of hard to tell. I don't know what they're freaking fighting over. Actually, it looks like everything is going pretty well, but she is feeling a little insecure about life for whatever reason. Here we are in front of the Murphy bed, which I keep calling Morphe for some strange reason. I want to show you guys how this particular one gets down. So what you can do is you can obviously sit on the sofa, you can nap, you can put the bed down, and you can upgrade with the brand new update to The Sims 4. I do believe you just get like the massage controls and like a mattress firmness as just like a free little spiff to your existing beds. However, if you do have this particular pack, you get a couple more options. So you get spring loaded, which means you would need level 3 of the handiness skill to add this upgrade, and then reinforced spring wiring. I don't necessarily know what these mean, but I do have an idea that this probably will decrease the chance of you getting smashed in between the bed and the wall. So, I mean, you know, if you're down for that type of a thing. But I want to show you guys how the bed actually goes down. So we're going to have our Sim here go and do the honors. Okay, right now she's figuring out where she should put her book. She put it back at the little book end, and it looks like they just bust out a remote, but the thing is, I'm not seeing a remote. Like, her hand is literally empty. I'm not sure why that is. That's kind of like what the Murphy bed looks like when it's down. I really like that there's like a little nighttime portrait back there. I think that's super duper cute. I'm gonna have her go and put the bed back up, and let me see if it's gonna work here. There she goes, and voila. I actually like the little animation. Do you guys see that the couch folds? Look. How cool is Oh wait, oh my god, I didn't even realize, you guys. Hold on, let me go and take a real freaking big peek here. Look underneath the bed. That is so cool. It actually folds up and you can still see all of the little knickknacks and stuff that were on the shelf, kind of like underneath the bed there. That is really freaking cool. I love that. Let me do this one more time. I'm like literally amused by this animation way more than I should be. There we go. Wow, super cool. Here we are with the brand new buy objects, and at first glance I feel like it is quite a bit of stuff, especially if you take into account to the brand new lot type, everything that we get into Create a Sim, and even with the brand new animation. I feel like this is a good amount of stuff for $10. But as you guys can see, we have a lot of different options when it comes to the Murphy beds. So we have the I think this is like the 2-tile one that you literally just saw. I'm not sure if it's like 2 tiles or 4. It might be 4. I don't know. Either way, this is the one that you guys just literally took a glance at. This one doesn't have any furniture in front of it, but of course, if you want, that means that you can just like throw a bed up, or not a bed, but like a desk or something up against it. You can kind of put in your own couch option, which is amazing. You don't necessarily have to use what they have provided. Like maybe you don't like the sofa and you want to use something else. So that definitely gives you a little bit of room to play with there. And then we have this particular combo, which actually adds like a full-on bookcase to it, which is really cool. So you can read, you can purchase vampire tombs if you have that pack. What would have been really cool is to have this also function as like a makeshift dresser. So very much like the 3-in-1 entertainment system we had. If we had the ability to maybe get dressed here, that would have been kind of cool for like space saving purposes. And then this one, I don't even know what the heck is going on, but there is a lot. We have a Murphy bed, obviously. All of these are Murphy beds. And then we have like 2 little end shelves, which is pretty cool. And then if you wanted, you can just have the bookshelf completely by itself, which is a nice little added option there. And then this is basically all of like the furniture. We've got a really fun new little chair. We've also got what appears to be possibly like a dining chair, a bar stool, a full-on freaking sofa. I love the fact that there is a sofa with a matching armchair. That is literally everything. And not to mention the pillows too, which are kind of a cute little accent piece, and everything matches, which is also really nice too. We've got whatever the heck this is supposed to be, again, like an accent table, another form of an entertainment center, and then we have like the all-in-one, which is cool. This ottoman, which I thought was something you could sit on, but it's actually something you can put your decor items on. We've got a couple end table options here, a brand new desk, this full-size lamp, and speaking of lamps, hold on, it's always like a struggle, but yeah, we have a bunch of these too, so they come in different tiers. We've got one that is kind of really close to the ceiling, and then you know, depending on what wall height you're using, there are appropriate heights for that as well. Then over here on the ground, we've got a brand new bookend. One of my favorite freaking decor items of all time. I love like the combo with the plant and the books and the candles. We've got the little Pixar lamp, the mirror, a painting. This really cool thing. I love that this is actually something that hangs on your wall and like it has little succulents. This is so freaking cute. I love plants. I kill them, unfortunately, so we don't have any, but I like being able to put this type of stuff in my game. It kind of brings a little bit of the outside in. We have the toilet, the sink, the brand new bar height table, which is going to be great for like dine out and things like that. A couple other little wall decor items. I'm very curious to know if you can stick things on these shelves, so I'm going to check that out in just a minute. We do indeed have a couple new dressers. I was wondering if those are brand new. And last but not least, we have a singleton bed. So maybe you didn't want to go the whole Murphy bed route. You don't have to. You can actually just go ahead and put down one of these little single beds. Maybe you have a home that you need like multiple options for and you want to really like keep everything consistent. I definitely think that that kind of helps with that. And then the only build item that we actually received was just this door. I'm totally cool with that, to be honest. I didn't really feel like, I mean, of course they could have added some things, but like it's not the biggest deal by any means. And I feel like, you know, in terms of balance, to be freaking real and raw with you guys, I feel like I can build almost an entire house with this. You know, obviously we're missing some kitchen stuff, but for the most part, like, I'm really impressed with everything and how balanced it is. So I did want to really quick go through some of the swatches just to see, because like I said, I haven't really checked any of them out. So this is kind of what you get when it comes to like the color palette. So we do have some options for maybe some more modern, some more modern types of palettes, which is really nice. Let me go and look at the armchair really quick. Ooh, this purple is gorgeous. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Even this blue with the striped pillow, I love that. So I'm a big fan of these watches for sure. I think these are super cool, and I'm assuming probably this one is very similar to the armchair. I love that actually. With this, we get some patterns on those pillows. Cool. So that's kind of like the general idea when it comes to like the wood. I feel like this is going to match a lot of the existing stuff we have in game, which is always a concern when we get packs like this, because I feel like sometimes, especially with like I always say that Parenthood, the wood swatches are so in their own lane that you don't really get a chance to match them too well with other things. It's like a struggle. It's not easy. And I like things to be a little effortless every now and again. So yeah, that's pretty much a general idea of the swatches you will be receiving with these items. I did want to go and see what this kind of looks like. Let me just go and switch it out too. So I love that stripes seem to be very prevalent in this pack. I love the colors that they've chose to kind of like showcase these items. Here's the little bookend. I like how different each one of these swatches looks. That's pretty freaking cool. Let's check out the painting, because I know, oh my god, hold on, tiny little socks, a cupcake. Oh my god, I didn't expect there to be so many different swatches, and I love how different they are. Like, look at the little freaking cup of hot cocoa. This is really cool. I feel like this is a painting a lot of people are gonna get a lot of use out of, especially like, take a look at these. They're like 3 in a row. I think they're almost all 3 in a row. If you really look at it, these kind of match very well, so you can like stack them, you can line them up. You have a lot of different options that are kind of like in the same pattern family, I guess, or image family. Here's our little succulents. This is super cool. I'm actually really impressed with this pack, you guys. I don't know if it's just me, but I'm impressed. Like, I really love the way that this turned out. Now, again, I'm not much of a builder. I know some people really could care less about this pack. I just noticed the little quilt at the end of the bed. So yeah, I know a lot of people, well, I've seen a lot of people could care less about this pack, and if you're one of them, hey, that's totally fine. I understand. I'm not much of a builder myself, but I do enjoy building, and I feel like if you do have some type of interest, and maybe you're really just over the items that are in the base game or the packs that you currently own, this is a great addition, especially for $10. I'm pretty sure it probably will go on sale at some point. And not to mention, your girl is hosting a freaking giveaway where I'm giving away 4 of these bad boys. I mean, do I need to say more? I don't think so. But yeah, I really like this pack. I really do. I definitely am going to use the freaking hell out of it. And if you guys are interested, of course, I will go ahead and link everything that you need to know in the description down below, like the release date. I think it's the 21st. I don't know exactly what time on the 21st to be exact. Sorry, I'm like playing around while I'm talking to you. But maybe like 10 a.m. or something along those lines. If you guys know, feel free to like holler it out. Don't mind that in the comments down below. But I wanted to see if you could. Yep. Oh my god. You can actually add things. Can you add things to your Murphy bed? I don't think so. I didn't think so because it was like it moves. But you guys, you can put things in the little nook on the bookshelves. Those are pretty freaking cool. And on top of the entertainment centers. And oh my gosh, by the 3-in-1. And yeah, I like this pack. I'm super excited, and I hope that you are too. So with that said, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video here. If you guys enjoyed, you know what to do, boo. Don't forget to go ahead, comment, rate, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below where the sun doesn't shine, and I'll see you all next time. Bye, guys.
Yeah, even when I'm happy, you are by my side, and when I close my eyes